Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collab with Linda from Create with Linda. It is supposed to be your favorite Christmas cookie, but my family just does like the traditional cookies, like sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies. We don't do any special Christmas cookies. And I really wanted to do the collab with Linda, so I asked her, can I just do a candy? Because it's something that I had already said or told someone else that I was going to do a video on, and it's really yummy. It only takes 3 ingredients, and technically I guess you could kind of say it's a cookie. I don't know. Is it a cookie? Is it a candy? You tell me. By the time I get finished, you maybe will know. I don't know. But I'm going to be making something that I learned how to make, I don't know, 26, 27 years ago. It's been a long time ago. It may be longer than that. I learned how to make this from my sister's mother-in-law, one of my sisters. I have 6 sisters, so yeah. I learned how to make it from her. They are called Haystacks. My sister has made them. I don't know if she still makes them or not, but I know her husband likes them because they have cashews in them. So it's 3 ingredients: cashews, chow mein noodles, and almond bark. That's all you need to make these, the only ingredients. Then you need 2 spoons. The way I do it is I use 2 spoons, a bowl, try not to slam it on the table, and some wax paper. And a little bit of time. That's all you need. So I'm going to be cutting the recipe in half because I'm just about the only person in the house that eats them. I think Noah eats them some. So I'm going to put those spoons down without making a lot of noise. I'm going to cut it in half. So if you want to make it, just do double what I'm doing. I'm going to use half the pack of this, 1 can that is 5 ounces of chow mein noodles, and about half of these cashews. You can use more if you want to. I'm going to kind of look at it and see. Also, I got roasted and salted because the salt of this and the sweet of this is really, really good. But if you need to cut down on salt a little bit more, but then again, you're eating candy, so maybe you don't care. But anyway, if you need to cut down on salt a little bit more, just get plain cashews and maybe roast them yourself. I actually thought about doing that, but I decided not to. You can also use other kinds of nuts. You don't have to use cashews. Cashews is just what I originally learned, so that's the way I was going to teach you. You can use peanuts, pecans, walnuts. Walnuts would be really good. I've actually used those before. I've used lots of different things, but you can use most any nut that you would like to do this. So I'm going to set my table up by putting out some wax paper on the end. And a way to get wax paper to stick to a surface is to put a little bit of water under the corners. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. We're going to see how well that this stays. But I'm going to put me some wax paper out, and then I'm going to go from there. That way I am ready. The big thing about this whole recipe is have your setup ready, because once you have the almond bark melted and everything mixed, you've got to be quick. You've got to go ahead, get it on the wax paper, or it will set up too fast. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my wax paper down on my table, and it is a clean table. You actually could do this just on your table if you wanted to, but I like easy cleanup, so I'm going to use wax paper. You could also use parchment paper, but wax paper is much cheaper than parchment paper, so I really wouldn't recommend that. Now, Jeff's chair has 2 cushions in it, and it's really annoying because I keep having to move the cushion. I think I'm going to just take it out while I'm doing this, because the one cushion's not attached. Why am I talking about cushions? I don't know, because I do that. I don't know if all almond barks are the same. I just don't know. I just know that everyone I've ever used you melt it in the microwave, or you can melt it on the stovetop. It's up to you. I like to do it in the microwave. You first do it like for a minute and a half, and then you do it for every 15 seconds just to get it completely melted. But before I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and have my other ingredients. Yes, I did open this because I was going to go ahead and open it, but then I decided I would do it on camera. I'm going to have my other ingredients opened. I'm going to have them ready to go as soon as my other is done. Now, a lot of people eat these in their salads and stuff. They're just a crunchy bread. I don't know. It's a noodle. It's a crunchy noodle. But anyway, get those ready to go so that whenever it's time to mix, we mix. But I'm going to go ahead, take my almond bark out. I should have went ahead and opened this part off camera because it's loud. Okay, are you going to open? I smell it. I'm not going to struggle. I'm not going to sit here and struggle with this all day. I'm going to go over there and grab scissors. Yep, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, I got this from Food Outlet, I believe. And it actually, this is the first time I've ever gotten it. And it was already in individual little doodads. Never gotten it like that. I usually have to break it apart. This is fabulous. So, there's 20 ounces here, and I'm going to use 10 ounces of that. So, it's 10 ounces of almond bark, or 6 of these little bricks. And I'm going to put this in a Ziploc bag. I'll cut that part off and then put it away. And I'll have it later for making these again, because you can make them again if you want to. Okay, I'm not going to fool with that right now. I'll do it later. So, what I'm going to do is put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. And then, after that, I'll stir it a little, see if it needs to be some more time. It's all according to your microwave. You just have to go by the microwave. You could also do it in a double boiler. Like I said, on the stovetop is fine. But I'm going to go ahead and get this melted, and then I'll come back. Okay, this is after 1.5 minutes. And as you can see, it's still not melted. You can't see me. So, I'm going to stick it back in. 2 minutes. Still not melted all the way, but we're getting there. 15-second intervals. 2.5 minutes. And I think it's ready, because that little bit that's not completely melted will melt with the heat of the bowl and everything else. And you don't want to burn your almond bark. You just don't want to do it. Now, I've never tried this with the chocolate almond bark. I've always used the vanilla. I think it would be good with the chocolate, but I just don't want to do it with the chocolate. And I just moved the whole table, and I'm moving that cushion that I don't understand. Okay, so we're putting the whole can in there, and we're putting half a can of this. That's about half. And we're going to stir it up as quickly as possible. Here, let's put you down here so you can see. We're going to stir this up as quickly as possible to get everything coated with the almond bark. Because like I said, you got to work pretty quickly with this part. And as soon as you get everything coated, you're just going to start dropping your little stacks onto the wax paper. I have not made these in years. It's been so long. And I don't know why, because if I was not recording, it might take me, I don't know, 5 minutes. Alright, so I've got it all stirred up. And now I'm going to move this around. And I'm going to just start dropping them into little stacks onto here. It's super easy. But I like to take 2 spoons and stack them, like use both the spoons to kind of help me to position them a little bit. That one got a little crazy. let me put one. What I should have gotten is 2 tablespoons instead of 2 teaspoons, but I didn't. But that's okay. And it looks like a little haystack there. That's why they're called haystacks. And if you find a little piece that if you drop a little piece like that, that's okay. Just stick it back in while it's still warm. It will, like the bowl stays warm for a little bit. It's not like you have like 2 seconds to get this done, but you do want to work as quickly as you can because it will start setting very easily, very quickly. And I'm just not good with using a spoon with my left hand, I guess. I've done this before, but like I said, it's been years since I've done it. And they smell so good and they're so easy. And it's just a quick thing that looks fancy. You could also, after you're done with putting them like this, you could get some little sprinkles and put on them while they're still a little bit melty. Put sprinkles on them to make them a little bit more festive. I didn't bring any sprinkles out, so I don't think I'd have time to go find them and do all of that. I don't know. I may do it anyway or go see, but we don't usually put sprinkles on them. I have at times, like whenever I took them to like a Christmas thing at church or something, I've done it. But and this doesn't have to be a Christmas thing. You can do this any time of the year. It's just when I learned to do it was at Christmas time, or it might have been Thanksgiving. It was Christmas or Thanksgiving. I think it was Christmas. Is whenever she taught me how to do it. She didn't just teach me. She taught any one of us that would listen. I don't know where she got the original idea from either. I don't know if she got it from a magazine, if it was a family thing, or how it was. Well, there I go dropping things. This is also, ooh, that one's way big. We don't want it that big. This is also a good thing for you to make and give for gifts. It's really fun for that. If you want to make up a little gift basket and have some homemade goodies in it. It's getting to the point that I don't know where to put them. This one's kind of small. Let me add some more to it. And it will stick. Even though that one's been there for a little bit. It'll stick together. Let's see. This one's a little smaller. Add some to it. Put this right here. Get all that goodness up because the bowl is starting to get really cool, so that means that I've got to get this last bit done, and mostly this last bit that's in here, they're nuts, so I kind of just gonna spread it around to the others, and there's still some chow mein, but it's mostly the nuts in there, in that last bit. There we go. Okay. Then somebody can lick the bowl. So what you'll do is you'll let them sit here until they're completely cool. And as soon as they're completely cool, I will come back and show you what they look like. But that's it. There's nothing else you have to do other than store them in an airtight container and eat them. That's it. So I'll come back whenever they're completely cooled so I can show you how I package them or a way that you could package them. Okay, so I have let them sit here and cool. They've been here, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. And as you can see, they just pick up like that, which I'm going to tell you, whenever you pick them up, the heat from your hand will melt this chocolate. I did pick that one up to see if they were ready yet. That one too. But they are ready to be placed. You can let them sit longer if you want to. It's just up to you. I'm just making sure all of them come off easily. Oh, I just broke that one. You know what you do when you break them? You know what you do? You eat it. Okay. Last one. Okay. So, I'm gonna move the camera around. Try to get it positioned. Okay. So, I said I was gonna show you a way to package them. Now, I'm gonna show you two ways. The way I would do it if I was giving them as a gift, and the way I would do it is if we were just eating them like we are a family thing, just for here. And I could show you a way I would do it if I was bringing the whole thing to a family gathering, but it's kind of the same situation as this, except you put it in a pretty fancy bowl. I'm not doing that part because I'm not going to dirty up a fancy bowl for this. So I've got these little bags. I got like 150 of them from, I want to say it was Walmart. I think they're in like near the craft section, near all the wedding stuff. They're somewhere over that way. They come, where did it go? Oh, there it is. They come with these little silver bread ties is what I call them. Silver ties. And what you would do is you would just stick a few in here, however many you want. If you want to stick that and maybe, you know, some cookies or some other types of candies. You stick a few in your bag, have them in there like that, and then I always twist them just for a little extra security, and then I twist my tie on, and I always go back around again and twist it again just for a little extra security, just to make me feel a little bit better. And then I twist it around like that, and I tell everybody that I twisted it a lot. So here's the part that makes it festive. I take a little bit of this, what is it called? Actually, the name might be on it. Curling ribbon. That's exactly what it's called. I take a little bit of it and find my center. And I tie that on just to make it cute. And I'm a bow person. I always do a bow. I don't know why. That's just what I do. I just do a bow. And then I curl up the ends, which this one is super curly today. So I may do it a little bit different. And then I curl up my ribbon. And you can give that as gifts to your neighbors, to just family, friends, whatever. It's whatever you want to do. And there you have a festive little package of Haystacks. Now, while I was waiting on these to cool, I'm going to go ahead and bring this over here and show you this. While I was waiting on these to cool, I did look up Haystacks with chow mein. And I didn't find any with this recipe, but I did find some that said white chocolate Haystacks. And they had peanut butter and different stuff like that. But I did not find this exact recipe at all anywhere. So I don't know. I don't know where she got it from, which at that time, internet wasn't a big thing around where we lived and anything like that. And, oh, this way. So I don't know. Maybe she just had it for years. Maybe she got it out of a magazine. I don't know. But this is a seal. It's got a seal in there, the bowl does. Put it in an airtight container and just leave it out. And let everybody just eat it up. It's just that easy. So this is how easy cleanup is. You take both of your pieces of wax paper, fold it on itself so none of that chocolate comes off, And there you go. It's that easy. And we have a cute little treat that you can give away. It's not that expensive. Yes, nuts are more expensive, but let me try to get the, I'm making it worse. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's not that expensive to make. It's super easy. It's like so quick and easy that you could just make up a bunch of these all in one day and have just a lot of cute gifts if you wanted to. So I want to thank Linda again for inviting me to this collab, because she did send me a message and she specifically invited me, and I really do appreciate her thinking about me. And I have done collabs with her before, and it's just fun to do these things with your friends. And I cannot wait to see the playlist of all the different recipes that all the other people who are joining are going to be doing. And it's just a fun thing. So go ahead and check out Linda's page. She will have the playlist ready for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video and for always supporting my channel. Let me know if you try this. Also, I cannot remember the exact name of her channel, but I want to say it's like Stephi K's home stuff. Let me go find out. Okay, it's Stephi K's farm family. I was gonna say homestead, that's not right. I just felt like it wasn't right, but it's Stephi K's farm family. She made haystacks a total different way on her channel, and I told her that I was gonna show how I make mine. She made them in October, and this is when I got around to being able to make these. So if you're watching this, Stephanie, I think that's your name. I want to say it's Stephanie, not Steffi. But if you're watching this, that's my haystacks. And anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this and come back for more later. Thank you so much for joining me for this collab and this video today. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.